Hi, I'm Amy and welcome to my channel. I'm a manifestation and relationship mentor, and this channel is all about merging spirituality and psychology so that you can manifest your relationships. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the overconsumption of content and material when it comes to manifesting. And I want to start with that there's no judgment. I've done it, but let's talk about it today. But if you like this content, please consider subscribing to my channel and leaving this video a like so that you have access to it and other people can apply it to their own lives as well. But let's dive in. So a lot of the people who I speak to do fall into this pattern of over consuming content, and the issue with this is that there's so much conflicting content out there that it sort of pretzels you into not really knowing where to turn. And I've done this as well, where I've been in this, the state of mind where, oh, the next video will have the answer, or, oh, I wonder what this person has to say about this. And then what they say is different from this person. Which one's true? And the root of this is the need to know. But I want you, when you are in these moments where you feel like you need to binge watch content, to do with your manifestation, to do with anything, you just want a different perspective, I want you to remind yourself that there isn't a missing puzzle piece. There isn't this bit of information that's going to make this all make sense to you. It's illusion. There isn't going to be, because in fact you are not missing anything. You are not missing a missing puzzle piece. And the mind, ego, likes to know. It likes to have all the information. But the reality of the situation is that ego will never be able to comprehend how manifestation works. Ego does not like not knowing. It does not like not feeling in control. So this idea and this compulsion to consume more comes from that need to know, but you are never going to know. And the quicker that you can accept that you don't know, or even that you don't need to know how this works, because you don't need to know how this works. You don't need to know. If you only knew that, okay, my state of being is what's being reflected out and back at me from the outside, that is all you need to know. And ego will never understand the gravity of what is going on. It thinks it will, but it won't. It's an illusion. And it's also a crutch. This over-consuming information is a crutch so that you don't have to sit with your feelings. You don't have to sit with what's really coming up for you, because it feels better to read another success story. It feels better to watch another manifestation video, but actually it's an avoidance technique because you don't want to sit with how you really feel. And once you can sort of break out of this pattern and start to learn how to sit with a feeling fully and accept a feeling fully, you will see yourself that your feelings are nothing to be afraid of, and actual work and healing can be done fairly easily, and you don't need this crutch anymore. You do know. The only person that knows your journey is you. Nobody on YouTube or there isn't going to be a blog somewhere that's going to show you the answer, because the answer is in you. I don't know what your trauma is. I don't know what your limiting beliefs are unless I spoke to you. But the easiest way to understand yourself is by sitting with yourself and getting to know yourself and sitting through these feelings, even if they are uncomfortable. They're not going to kill you. They're not going to hurt you. And you can learn how to sit with them and process them. That is when the gems come up. You will notice things in there that you didn't know, and the vastness of the knowledge that you have within you is, a YouTube video isn't going to give you that. A YouTube video is not going to do the work for you. Only you can do that. And once you get into the throes of it and into the swing of it, you will see that you are a fountain of knowledge. You really are. And you don't need outside validation. You don't need something on the outside to point you in the direction. If you're stuck, reach out for help. But the overconsumption is because you really want to know the answer. And we don't know the answer. We're not even meant to know the answer. Our minds are not built to know how this works. And, I often attribute it to gravity, for example. I don't know how gravity works. I know that it does because I'm not floating off. And that's the kind of attitude you need for this, because you're just going to get stuck in this loop of trying to understand, and once I understand, it's all going to click into place. But you're just delaying doing it. It's just a delay on actually embodying who you want to be. And it's actually a delay on doing your shadow work, doing your inner child work. Because, you know, there are so many theories out there as to how this works, but they are only theories because nobody actually knows. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.